Dan Ashley, to be clear, Norfolk Public School officials say no medical records, student ID numbers, or social security numbers were posted. However, information about students and staff's medical records or medical needs were made public. The information was meant for emergency responders to use in a crisis or evacuation. For example, first responders could identify students with anxiety, depression, or even diabetes. Now, school district officials say the information was supposed to be posted on a private domain, specifically a website called Board Docs. It's used by the school district to manage materials for school board meetings. Instead, the information was placed on the public domain, and the documents were first discovered by a reporter at the Virginian Pilot on Sunday. Now, she reported 93 students and 60 teachers' medical information were included. The school system said in a statement, quote, "We absolutely take the privacy of students and staff seriously. We have been thoughtful in our approach to identifying where the breakdown in the process that led to the breach occurred in remedying the situation." Since the issue was brought to their attention, district officials say they have spoken with their legal counsel and family compliance office. Megan Shen, 13 News Now.